Good morning, good morning, good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. So happy and excited to have this wonderful opportunity to come to you today to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural and normal response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is what you reveal on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. That's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I thank you for joining us on this morning as we help you to continue to navigate through your journey of mourning on today. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 128. We're going to get this thing straight. We're going to talk about the wilderness of my grief is an uncharted wilderness. The wilderness of my grief, it is an uncharted wilderness. Let's talk about it, y'all. My grief is a creation of my unique self, the unique person who died, and the unique circumstances of both our lives. My grief, it is a very, it is a creation. It is a creation of my unique self, the unique person who died, and the unique circumstances of both of our lives. It is a culmination or creation of you yourself, of the individual that died, and everything that um, the circumstances of both of our lives, right? And I really just want you to think about that when you start thinking about yourself and the person who died and the circumstances, the interactions, the minutes, the moments, the memories, the times, the fun, the jokes, all of these things wrapped up together. That is your grief. Your grief is a creation of all of those things. Your unique self, the unique person who died, and the unique circumstances of both of our lives. My wilderness of grief may be rockier or more level than those of others. I may find a straight path, more likely one full of unexpected twists and turns. The wilderness of your grief. Everybody, you can never compare your journey to somebody else's, right? You can never compare what you're going through to somebody else's. I told you this before. I've been saying it the last couple of weeks that a lot of times we're in the same storm, but we're in two different boats. That everybody on here has lost somebody. That's the same storm. We all dealing with loss, change, and transition, but we're in two different boats. It's two totally different experiences, two totally different situations and circumstances, right? And so your unique journey, your grief journey, is unique to you and it's going to be different than anybody else's. Understand that here it is. I said, my wilderness of grief may be rockier or it may be more level than those of others, right? That no two people grieve the same. That somebody gonna hear your stuff may be super duper rocky. Like, man, everything that I got to contend with and deal with is super duper hard, heavy. Somebody else may be more leveler, right? More leveler. It may not be as rocky, depending on who you lost, and depending on the nature of the circumstances, depending on the closeness, depending on it's so many different factors that play a part. It's so many different factors that play a part. Again, same storm, two different experiences. Two people can lose, um, can lose somebody, right? But and I don't want to underscore or minimize nobody's loss. But your journey is unique to yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Your grief journey is unique to you. So as you navigate through this process, understand that my wilderness of grief may be rockier or more level than others. I may find a straight path, or more likely one full of unexpected twists and turns. The journey is the journey. The journey is the journey. It might be a little straight path. It might be a lot of twists and turns. The journey is the journey. In my wilderness, I will encounter places that are meaningful only to me, and I will experience the topography in my own way. I will encounter places that are meaningful to me, and I will experience the topography. This is what you got to know and understand. The journey is the journey. Everybody's path is different, right? And you got to navigate through your paths, through your path in your own unique way, right? We're not comparing ourselves to nobody else. Why they healing faster than me? Why they do this? Why they back up on their feet? I know some people I know some people may have, like, for instance, may lose a wife or husband, right? And it might be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and they ain't reconnected. Some people could lose a wife or husband, and 2 years later, right, they're remarried again, right? Everybody's path is different. Everybody's, and it ain't, well, they ain't here, and they ain't here. Maybe they probably was seeing them before. They ain't nothing got nothing to do with nothing, right? Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's path is different. Some people got straight lines. Some people got twists and turns. Some people got this. Some people got that. When you say something is unique, that means it's one of a kind. So when you start comparing this, that, and the other, you can't. It's impossible because your journey is unique. It is one of a kind, right? And so you got to keep that in mind as you navigate. Don't compare yourself to other people. Well, they not crying as much as I'm crying. Well, they already back to work. Well, I ain't did this yet, and they already over there. Well, why are you? And this is especially true, even in the dynamic of a family, because you'll start to judge like somebody else. If, say, for instance, if you're siblings and you've lost a parent or something, then you'll start to get mad at them because they feeling better, or they doing this and you not in the mood to do that, or you in the mood to do this and they not in the mood. So y'all start pointing, well, why are you doing this? You ain't even gonna care about mama. You did. Every unique means one of a kind. And you can't judge and criticize me about the way I grieve. I won't judge and criticize you about the way you grieve, right? That the journey is the journey, and the journey is unique, and it is one of a kind, and we got to learn to embrace it. Here's the final thought, my brothers and sisters. Here it is. I celebrate my unique life, and I honor all of its twists and turns. I'm going to celebrate my unique life, and I'm going to honor all of its twists and turns. Today is day 128. The wilderness of my grief is an uncharted wilderness. Thank you so very much for joining us on today. I'm going to continue to pray for you as you navigate through your journey. Celebrate your unique life. Know and understand, my brothers and sisters, that you should honor all of its twists and all of its turns. Don't forget that the wilderness of your grief is an uncharted wilderness.